Hello guys, how is it going? First of all, Scoundrels, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're all having a lovely day. If you'd like to be a Scoundrel, feel free to join. We're going to have a kind of a two-part video today. We're going to have a video that focuses on something that's going to be coming tomorrow that I think you should be aware of. And then secondly, we're going to have a video that kind of looks at the setup that I've got for my Cyclone now. I'm going to show you a little bit of a story mission in action. Before I do, I saw this guy in local with a Gila, or a Gila, I don't know which way you say it, and it looks nasty. Look at this thing. This is the ship that I want to fly, by the way. A Gila is a ship that I want. This is probably going to be one of my kind of ships that I use for the foreseeable future if I can get hold of it. They've only just started coming onto the market. This guy has got a nutty looking Gila. Like, oh my word, it looks filthy. I would have gone, personally, would have gone with rapid mediums, I think, but he has the drones as well, maybe looking to fight upwards, but I probably would have gone with rapid mediums just for the pure DPS, especially because you're going to be needing to get close with the warp disruptor. But he's got a booster, invulnerability fields, damage. This damage control system is actually a ballistic missile control system, and he's also got I think this must be an afterburner. Yeah, I maybe would be, if I'm running a warp disruptor on a cruiser, I might be running a micro warp drive instead, but regardless, this thing looks filthy. Guys, I would love a Gila for my birthday. If anyone is an industrialist and you have one and you can potentially produce one for me and I'll buy it from you, I would love that. This is my ultimate ship. This is the ship that I want to be in for a very long time in EVE. I will buy a Gila from someone if they're producing though. I will do that. Anyway, let's get on with the actual video. So, we are going to be talking a little bit about the fittings of my ship. I'm going to bring them up for the time being, but I also want to make you aware of a vote that is coming in tomorrow that I think is important. I think we should talk a little bit about it because it's a vote that's going to be affecting you and how you play the game, and so I want to give you some context. I don't want to give you my opinion to sway your vote, but I just want to give you some context on the changes. So let's get into that. So one of the major things that I want to talk about is a vote that is coming your way tomorrow. That's going to talk a little bit about how gates and guns work, and it's supposed to address the concept of gate camping, which I'm sure a lot of you are aware of. Some of you may have even lost your ships to gate camps, and there's going to be three options, and I want to talk through these options and let you know what they mean. The first option is going to be keep everything the same way that it is, so no changes. Don't need to explain that in too much detail, but essentially no change. The first option is going to be increasing the power of gate guns whilst offering anti-warp capability to the stargates. So this allows gate campers to take victim selection into consideration before attacking. So they should only attack targets that yield profitable returns. I don't know what anti-warp capabilities on the Stargate means. I don't know who operates those. I don't know how they actually function. Is it everybody that goes through the gate gets like briefly interrupted from warping? I don't know. That is a really weird option. So when option 2 comes out, I would very much recommend that you read through it exactly, because the description that I was given I couldn't get any extra clarity on. But essentially it's increasing the power of gate guns so they would kill things more quickly, but it also allows gate campers some utility when working around gates. And option 3 is enhance security in proximity to the gates, including in high, low, and nullsec. This essentially means that when you walk through a gate, the areas would become safe. However, gate guns near nullsec systems require the Sovereign's installation after the sovereignty feature becomes available. So I'm guessing this would mean that guns would be installed either in nullsec access systems or in systems within nullsec, but it requires your corporation to do the installation, and they may end up being like destructible or whatever. Those are the three options that are coming your way. Essentially, that's the way that I see the options that they've sent us. I'm not going to tell you which one to vote for, because my personal belief is that whilst content creators have a very specific view on the game, a lot of them spend a lot of time in the game and are therefore that much more engaged than most people. We also all have a very clear idea about what we want for the game. And a lot of us have different opinions, and you're probably going to see that watching videos on this particular topic. My personal opinion is that if you are making this decision, and the decision is in client, so it accesses the entire player base that is actually playing the game, then it is that whatever outcome is technically the best decision for the game with respect to its player base, because I think that this game needs to have the engagement of a player base that is not just people like myself or really, really engaged people. So I think, the outcome from the vote, in my opinion, regardless of what I feel about it, will be the best result for the game, because the majority of the people within the game want that. And this game is only going to survive based on what the majority of people want in the game. So that's my personal opinion. Let's now go on to my new fitting setup and do some of a storyline mission. Okay, let's talk fittings. If you're wondering why I don't have a camera today, by the way, guys, I am not feeling 100%. Don't worry, it's nothing like coronavirus. It's I have celiac disease, and I accidentally ate some gluten, and I don't feel very good. So I look a little bit like a puffer fish. So yeah, I won't have camera today because I'm not feeling 100%. But it just means that my camera won't get in the way of the fittings, so I have no one to trigger when it comes to getting in the way of the fittings. Yesterday you saw I'm running the same high slot fittings there, just Republic Fleet medium missile launchers. I actually tried out, I went and tried out normal mediums, but honestly, especially when you're doing storyline encounters, if elites just rushed you, you sucked versus them. Like, you just really sucked versus elites that rushed you. So these are just the best options in my opinion. I'm running 3 Upir medium energy Nosferatus, and I'm running a small Hobgoblin drone, although I think I want to upgrade that to a medium because I don't need any extra help versus small ships because I'm running rapid mediums. Okay, low, I am running 2 times Posse adaptive invulnerability fields. So I'm running 2 of these Posse adaptive invulnerability fields. They're very good, relatively cheap compared to a lot of the other storyline type stuff on the market. I'm running 1 Mark 7 medium shield booster because I couldn't afford anything better. I'm running the Republic Fleet medium shield booster that I had on my Caracal, and I'm running a Republic Fleet medium afterburner to give myself some speed. The afterburner has proved very useful when dealing with Battlecruisers in storyline and encounters. And then I'm running 2 times Warhead Califaction Catalysts, 1 times Bay Loading Accelerator, 1 Semiconductor Memory, and then 2 Capacitor Control Circuits. All Tech 1, because I cannot afford the Tech 2, I am not that rich. So yeah, we're going to go and do the second wave of, I am currently soloing, I'm not even multi-boxing a Soldier's Way, and I am on the second wave, so I'm going to do this. And we'll go through the second wave of the second encounter. There's some elites there. I'm hoping I don't get warp jammed because I do not have anything to protect myself from warp jam, but that's why I'm going to sort of dive in at 100 kilometers and let the elites come towards me. Right, let's. I'll rejoin you when I'm back there. Okay, we're here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately align towards one of the Pakonan 4 moons. That's where I came from. And we're going to jump over to ship. Again, I have to redo my overlay. I haven't done it yet, or rather my, what do you call this thing? My overview, because for some reason when I downloaded a new patch, it reset it to the basic one. And when I went to here, there was nothing other than default fitting. I don't really know what happened there. So I'm going to align away. The reason I'm aligning away is I kind of just want to wait to see if any of the elites in this wave micro warp drive towards me. Even if I get 1 or 2 elites MWDing towards me, I should be capable of taking them on. And if they warp scramble me, if it's only 1 or 2, I have confidence that this setup should not have too many issues. I did previously get absolutely battered by an elite Ferox. So I need to be a little careful about that. Also, I'll be able to test whether there are any micro warp drives here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of just wait. Looks like we've got the Condor coming in very quickly. So this elite Pithy Condor Interceptor, I think. There's an elite Naga, or Naga. Looks like everything else is pretty chill though, so I think once I've dealt with this, I shouldn't have too many issues. I'm just going to actually now start aligning towards that over there. I kind of want to get close towards this Condor. I'm going to pop my afterburner now as well, just to build up a little bit of speed, and you'll notice that my speed gets much higher with the afterburner. I'm able to double my effective speed realistically, which is great. We're just going to keep our eyes on the Condor Interceptor here. Don't think there's an elite Naga, but that's it, I think. I don't think there are many other elites in this wave. So this thing's going to come up to me really close. And then I should very easily be able to just pop my stuff. And should actually start dealing damage to it. Oh, only 410. That was not a huge amount of damage. Okay. Not dealing, he's probably going very quick, which is why the explosion velocity is not actually doing great versus him. Small missiles should be good. I mean, 460 is like 25% of my overall damage output, but he is going very fast. I am also getting warp scrambled, so that's something good to know, that the elites can actually warp scramble me. I'm actually going to go loot this, because if I have to get out, I kind of want to be able to pick up the loot here. God, look how slow this thing turns. I know, drinking game for every time I say something slow. I don't think there are any other elites though, but I did get warp scrambled by that guy, which is why you always approach an elite wave at 100 kilometers. Because if you know there are elites in the wave, or if you suspect there to be elites in the wave, you have to be thinking that there's always that potential. There's always that potential to get warp scrammed, and you do not want to get warp scrammed if you can help it. What did I get in this here then? Oh, Challenger Reactive Shield Harden. Not a huge amount of money there, really. Reactive Shield Hardeners aren't worth that much. Now, I'm actually taking quite a lot of damage, and so I'm going to kill this thing now. That's just a normal, though. I shouldn't have any problems versus this guy. I'm going to go orbit that guy up there. That's the elite Naja. I need to start getting into... God, there's loads of condors in this wave. There's loads of frigates in this one. I need to start getting into NOS range, because I'm actually using up a lot of my my cap. So I want to get into NOS range. This Blackbird's going down there, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm still cap stable with just a Mark 7 right now, which is good. I'm still cap stable just with one Mark 7 pulsing, which is great. Kind of want to kill the Condor first. I might put my Nozes on this guy, even though we're out of range. We're still going to get some cap back. Going to get my... I just want to kill the elite first. If I can kill the elite first, I'm happy. Okay, no, I want to kill the Condor. Because the Condor, if they're not an elite Condor, they go down in one wave. Yeah, like that. Okay. Once I drop below 30%, I need to respect the fact that my cap recharge starts to drop off. So I need to get into NOS range to be able to maintain. We're taking a lot of damage. Come on, come on, come on. NOS range, NOS range, NOS range. Oh, this is going to be a big... We are taking a lot of damage here. We are taking a lot of damage. And we have not necessarily got the NOS to be able to deal with this. So I am going to align to a station approach. Hopefully we can kill this Naja beforehand. I'm gonna have to double might be able to we killed the elite, we might be able to no. I think we're gonna have to repair. We're taking too much damage here. Dock, yeah. Okay, cool. Right, let's just go and dock. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get me out of here, please. Get me out of here, 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 get me out of here. Get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here. God, it takes forever to warp with these guys. It takes forever. Okay, we're coming in again after repairing. I'm just going to try and take out the stragglers on the side. You can see there are a group of 2 stragglers over here on the side. I'm just trying to get in and close distance and start orbiting. Maybe we'll get to the Blackbird first. Maybe the Blackbird should be our target. Either way, we just need to get in there and start attacking them. And then we're going to take out the Caracal snipers, I think. God, Caracal sniper at tier 8 is going to be fun. My favourite ship in different form. Oh, I'm going to start orbiting this guy. This guy's almost dead. Okay, I'm going to take out the Blackbird with relative ease. We just basically need to like loop from ship to ship, being able to orbit them in fairly, you know, good time. There's one elite battlecruiser wrecked so far. No worries. I'm going to zoom out a little bit here, just buy myself a bit more space. So we just need to maintain 8 kilometers to be able to make sure that I'm getting the most out of my nosses. That Drake there would be a good option next. Just whittle them down one by one and just orbit tanking to try and reduce the amount of damage that I'm taking. Don't really have the space to fully I don't really have the space to fully like kite tanking. I'm gonna pop over to this Drake now, considering I think we've basically killed this Ferox. So okay, Ferox is down. Let's kill the Drake. There's another Ferox that's pretty close. Not getting warp jammed at least, which is nice. That one Condor Interceptor warp jammed me right at the start, but luckily it was just a single elite frigate, and because we're running rapid mediums, we had no issue. I should be able to sustain cap stability at around 30 to 40% with double mediums pulsing. Okay, this Drake's going to go down, surely. Wonder if I should just take out the Caracal sniper. It's probably doing quite a lot of DPS. I'm going to orbit that guy now. I'm actually just going to kill the Caracal sniper whilst orbiting this Ferox for... Oh god, no, we need cap, we need cap, we need cap. I didn't have those two going. Kill the Caracal sniper. Sweet. Caracal sniper should go down with relative ease, and that should take out a big source of DPS for me. Let me go on to this Caracal sniper. No, we want to kill this Caracal. No, we don't want to kill that guy. We want to kill this guy. So I think we're pretty stable now. Like we should have. We got a bit burnt going after the elite battlecruiser, but I was happy to take out the elite battlecruiser, walk back in, walk back out, and come back and start tackling these guys. Because now we're orbiting at a good speed and staying orbit kiting, we should be fine. I'm tanking a lot here as well. I'm tanking a decent amount. I'm actually just going to start killing things that aren't the Ferox that I'm rotating around right now. No, wait, no, I want to orbit this. Yeah, we're pretty cap stable. We're actually quite cap stable right now. So I could probably just AFK and just auto orbit targets if I wanted to. But I'm going to keep my eye on it, of course, because this is a very expensive ship and I don't want to lose it. Got no issues though. Absolutely no issues. I will actually go and loot the elite battlecruiser. I will go and loot the elite battlecruiser before we kill the last ship, because I'm going to have to align out for the last wave. Usually I'd have to multi-box these missions, and like these waves in particular on my Caracal, they would be like I would need to multi-box them, you know. So being able to do this in just a ship by myself without having to multi-box is really just, it's very chill. It's a much healthier gameplay style, you know. Yeah, once I've just killed all these battlecruisers, then not got a problem. You can see how little, like how much less damage I'm taking just by having the afterburner and doubling my speed versus these battlecruisers, especially versus slower missiles as well. Like if they're using medium missiles and not using rapid mediums, then the speed really helps escape the explosion velocity, so you're going to take less damage. I can't see how much damage I'm getting dealt, but it doesn't feel like a huge amount. I'm actually just pulsing the Mark 7 right now. This setup feels much healthier. This setup feels way healthier in terms of being able to deal with storyline missions truly solo by yourself. You still have to warp in a little bit, warp in and out, and I don't think anybody's expecting you to not have to do that. But this is very, very chilled out. So I think you guys probably don't need to see me clear the wave out. I think you're probably well aware that I'm going to be able to do this. So thank you so much for watching, and I don't want to keep you too long, and I hope today's video has been fun.